So every year I'd get her a little piece of crystal from somewhere. And then
Yeah.
one year I was in my senior year of college. I came home and I was looking in the kitchen or the dining room for something. There were some drawers underneath the china cabinet, and I was looking for an empty box. And my mom said, "Oh, you find an empty box wherever." And so I went there and I opened it, and it was, I'm not kidding, 20 years of gifts that I'd given her still in the boxes.
We are Moms Unhinged, a nationally touring stand-up comedy show. Join us in our podcast as we explore everything from motherhood, midlife crisis, marriage, divorce, online dating, menopause, and other things that irritate us. Hello, everyone. It is Andrea with Moms Unhinged, and I am here with the amazing Donna Lee and Stephanie McHugh. And yay, happy almost Mother's Day, guys.
I know. Where did the year go?
Yeah,
I know,
I
right,
know.
May. It is May. It is May. It's wild. And we are here to talk about Mother's Day, talk about what's going on, talk about like all the things Mother's Day related. We're all like empty nesters now, right? We're all empty we're all empty nesters. So before we hopped on, we were like, God, do we remember what happened? I don't feel like I remember Mother's Day past. Yeah, so I think we'll start with the most memorable. Do you guys have like a most memorable Mother's Day that, kind of stands out in your head for like something that happened or what?
I remember my first Mother's Day. I lived in outside of Chicago in Naperville, and I loved to hike. Now I live back in Colorado, and sugar nets wasn't never. We're just using good English today. It's Mother's Day. I can say it however I want.
There's no one correcting us.
No. So he took me to, I think it's a state park. It's called Starved Rock, which is kind of dark.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So we went hiking there, and we had the backpack carrier for Rachel, who was a baby, and he got me Fannie Mae turtles. They were pecans, and I ate the whole box.
Oh,
It was so good.
Fun.
When I say I'm a sweet tooth, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those things it's hard to stop. I love, good caramels.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was mine first. Yeah.
That was your very first. So Rachel was baby.
Baby, just in the backpack. Yeah. Because she was born in October. So what? She was like 8 months, 7 months, something.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It was fun. Yes. And once the second one comes in, it just all kind of becomes a blur too, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. How about you, Donna? What's your most memorable or...
Right. My Mother's Days were all Groundhog Days because my birthday's really close to Mother's Day, and my mom and I have the same birthday. And,
wow.
Yeah, it's no big secret to you if you've heard any of my stories, but my mom and I did not get along. And we fought, and we loved each other fiercely. But at the same time, every year it was my mom, Donna, what we do for our birthday together? And I'm like, we have nothing in common. But every single year it was the same thing. And then so Mother's Day would fall really close to, Donna, what we do for Mother's Day and birthday together. I'm like, oh, damn it. Here again. Another year.
Space these out.
Yes.
Space these out a little more.
Together even. So you couldn't just celebrate hers and do what she wanted, and then you get to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's all meshed together.
It was all mushed together. We pretty much just to, be a good daughter, I would do, we would do birthday and Mother's Day with her on a Sunday and make a big deal. And it was always something that I dreaded, something that she would like. But I do this story on stage, but her favorite place used to be Macaroni Grill. And they're not open anymore. But if you remember Macaroni Grill, my mom, loved her Macaroni Grill. And she would get her 2 little glasses of wine and get super drunk. And it was so embarrassing. And we were sitting at the table one year, and she said, Donna, you know who owned this restaurant? And I was like, Mom, who? And I was always I was a teenager until, into adulthood. I was like, Mom, you're so embarrassing. I was like, Mom, what are you talking about? And she said, Donna, you know who owned Macaroni Grill? Jimmy Buffett. And I said, Mom, Jimmy Buffett doesn't own Macaroni Grill. And she said, yes, don't like he owned Macaroni Grill. He had a song about it. It wasting away again at Macaroni Grill. I was like, that's
Oh,
a song. That's not it.
oh my
But she was
God.
convinced. Yeah, so now every time we
That's-
hear Margaritaville, we just sing Macaroni Grill.
That's
Oh.
hilarious. That is so funny.
That was one of my
Oh
most
gosh.
memorable Mother's Days.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Good times.
Well, mine is, it's probably because it's better documented, but one year, so Steve, my ex, was such a thoughtful gift giver. He would come up with these amazing gifts, and they were just always so perfect. He'd hear a snippet and remember. But one year, he put together a whole like montage of video of me with the boys, teaching them how to ride a bike, me with the boys, wrestling around on the floor with them, being silly. And then interspersed, he had the boys drawing and making their Mother's Day card to me. And they were each drawing and my one youngest son was probably about 3, and he had this little cute little lisp. He's like, I'm drawing pink. It was like just so, it was just so cute, interspersed with this song that was like this country song about how fast motherhood goes and all this stuff. I sobbed my eyes out watching this video. I was a wreck because it was so beautiful, and I still watch it. I go and find it, and watch it, and just again get all emotional. And it's just the sweetest video. And so that was my most memorable one, because then they gave me the cards, and I saw, the video showed them making the cards. So I was just like, it was just such a sweet, thoughtful gift. And then I would turn around and give him a gift card. I'm a terrible gift giver. I really am. I'm like, here's some cash for Father's Day.
Here's a hammer.
Go get yourself something pretty.
I know. Right. So bad.
It is stressful though, isn't it? If you're not, Sugar Needs Family is really very good at gift giving, and if that's not, it's hard.
It's hard. I'm usually wait till the last second, and then there's no time to do anything really special. So it's really just usually bad. Or a picture of what I ordered that's coming in a week. So anyway, but that is, it is it's an interesting day. It is like Mother's Day.
Yeah.
There's like sort of a lot of pressure, and it kind of can be, I feel like it can be like really tough. Maybe they're trying to make you a meal or something, and they're burning everything, and I'm like in bed just going, oh God, this is going to, what the cleanup is going to be terrible.
Right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Now, I was just thinking, it's my daughter's first Mother's Day. Do you give Mother's Day cards or anything to people who aren't your mom?
That's a good question. I mean, I would think to your daughter for sure, right?
Yeah. Right.
But I never gave. I mean, some people would give Mother's Day to people who were had a mom influence on them, but I never did anything like that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I haven't thought of that.
I know.
I'm going to be gone this Mother's Day for the first Mother's Day, I think, ever, because I have shows in Louisiana. And so I had to call my son and tell him, because he was like, Mother, what are we doing for Mother's Day? I'm going to take you somewhere. We're going to do this. And I was like, oh, sorry. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, but I had a way out, because my son, his girlfriend, he lives with his girlfriend, and they live right next to her parents, and they're super, super close. So I was like, oh my God, I know you're going to be with your girlfriend's mom. So no worries. And he was like,
No.
oh yeah, we're going to be with her for sure. But if you want to do, I was like, why don't we just put it off till the next week?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
worked out.
Once they get in a relationship, then it's like, whose mom are we,
Yeah.
Oh, we're always second fiddle now.
Right.
The girl comes first. I'm like, I'm okay with that. My son, he's going to kill me if he knows this story's out there in the world, but he called the other day and I said, what are you doing? Speaking of almost moms. And he goes, oh, well, my girlfriend's sick and I'm at HEB getting her some fluids. And I was like, what's the symptoms? And he goes, she's got a stomach ache and a headache. And I said, oh my God, is she pregnant? And he goes, Mother, don't put that out there. And I said, Sterling, wait, I have to call you back. I have to go put my house on sale so I can move closer to you. I'll be right back. I'm ready.
She
Yeah.
has got the flu. She's got
Yes.
the flu. Stop it.
I told 10
so
people,
funny.
she's pregnant.
That's so
She's
funny.
pregnant.
That's
So
hilarious. I was gone on Mother's Day when my kids were young one time. Like we went, all the moms in our little group went to Arizona and we were on a pontoon boat and just having a little girls' weekend. And I felt a little bit guilty, but it was so relaxing. It was really it was like kids were young, and it just seems funny that I wasn't even there for Mother's Day. I'm like, see, yeah, this is actually better.
It's so hard. Donna, one of my daughter's birthday, sometimes it lands on Mother's Day. Does your birthday ever land on Mother's Day?
Really
Sometimes?
close. My birthday and my mom's birthday is May 15th. And then
Oh,
Mother's
okay.
Day is always the Sunday before. So sometimes it's a day or two close. This year,
Yeah.
it's the 10th. But
Yeah.
it's just close enough for my dad. Very,
Yeah.
he always looks so satisfied that he only had to get the one gift.
Yeah.
Is that true? That's so sad. No, hey, you don't
Yeah.
get to combine them.
No,
No.
he was really lucky. He's like daughter's birthday, wife's birthday, Mother's Day. Boom.
Done, man. Done.
One lunch.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah. One.
Because my mom's birthday is the 17th and my daughter's birthday is the 8th. And then both girls were in soccer, and it always seems like April is just so rainy. So many soccer games were
Right.
moved to May. So
Yeah.
it's soccer games, birthdays, Mother's Day. It fell down the list.
Right. I know.
Boy,
Yeah. May,
there's so much.
May is a rough month. It is like we had ultimate frisbee tournaments that would happen when the boys were in high school, and they would have them on Mother's Day. They can't plan around everything, and there's only so many days that they can have them anyway. So I'd be out there at 7:30 a.m. or whatever it was. It was early. It was like we'd have to get them to the fields, on a Mother's Day. And like sometimes I think that there was someone, and I think it was probably a mom, organized some sort of little spread of mimosas and muffins and stuff like that. So it felt a little bit better. But I'm not going to sit there and chug mimosas at 7:30 in the morning. I don't know. I need to get a nap.
Now we're going to make a better story. Oh, funny. Well, yeah, it was definitely a mom who organized that for sure.
Yes, I do
can't
feel.
see a
I mean,
dad.
I feel like the dad might have gotten credit though. May is a tough. It's so busy, right? It's so busy with stuff.
It's right underneath December. It is
Yeah.
a close, just crazy month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Right.
graduations, you always have family members or friends or someone.
Yeah.
It seems like who's graduating from high school or college. My
Mm-hmm.
brother has two twin girls that are, I think, 21, 22, and a son who just finished his first year of college in Kansas, and all three of them are moving in May.
Oh, wow.
One's moving from Greeley to Oklahoma City. One's going from Kansas back home. And then another one's just moving to a different apartment in the Denver metro area. But it's just
That sounds terrible.
going to be a brutal May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Well, last year we had a bunch of shows around Mother's Day. We've tried this the last 2 years. We kind of had a lot of shows going on, and then we had some that were actually on Mother's Day. But then I realized that was meaning that we had to have the comedians, and you're doing that this year, Donna, is traveling or, going to be gone for Mother's Day for a show. The shows that were on Mother's Day didn't do well, I think, last year because it was, I think it's just too much going on,
Yeah.
It's more of a brunch thing, maybe. I don't know. But
Yeah.
They had the mimosas at 10 in the morning.
yeah,
You
then
peaked
you're tired.
too soon. Yeah.
That's right.
Bedtime at 8.
You
They're
can't
still
stay
looking for
out till
Macaroni
9.
Grill.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're on a Mother's Day show at 7 p.m. and I asked the producer if maybe we should do like a 4 p.m. or 2 p.m., that kind of thing. But he's
Yeah.
like, no, we're doing it at 7 p.m. I was like, all right, we'll see what happens. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's a Sunday.
Yeah, right.
We'll see.
That'll
The
be
guy's a
good.
single guy with no kids. So I'm like, okay, well, let's say a prayer. But
Yeah,
it'll be cool.
yeah, right. I know sometimes they're not necessarily realizing. So,
My niece went to Ireland and just got back and got me a shirt. Sean's Bar. It's the oldest bar in Ireland.
oh,
Wow.
that's awesome.
Nine-
900 AD.
900
Wow.
AD. Yeah.
That's
Oh my gosh.
wild. Was it made out
I-
of hay or what?
Right?
I am also her oldest aunt. Coincidence?
Oh,
I don't know. But yeah.
that's awesome.
That helps the
That's awesome.
stereotype, doesn't it, for the Irish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
funny.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have any memories of Mother's Day with your own moms? Like, well, Donna has you guys would always try and do something, but any weird or wild gifts that you would give them?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My mom was not a bougie person, but she identified as bougie, but she
Okay.
came from a very poor upbringing in a Thai village. So when she moved here, though, my dad kind of taught her about nicer things. So every year for Mother's Day / birthday, I would give her a gift. Like, I'd try to think of something nice. And when I was 16, I started working. So I'd get her, I'd have a job and get her some stuff. And she loved crystal, like, just, crystal vases or crystal
Yeah.
anything, pens and dishes.
Yeah.
So every year I'd get her a little piece of crystal from somewhere. And usually from an outlet shop and, something cheaper but looked fancy. And then
Yeah.
one year I was in my senior year of college. I came home and I was looking in the kitchen or the dining room for something. There were some drawers underneath the china cabinet and I was looking for an empty box. And my mom said, oh, you can find an empty box wherever. And so I went there and I opened it and it was, I'm not kidding, 20 years of gifts that I'd given her still in the boxes of all these crystal vases and bowls and hummingbirds and butterflies, everything that I'd given her. And she like opened it and she put it back in the box and she put it into storage. And I was so hurt. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, I've been giving you all these gifts. And she goes,
Yeah.
Donna, I not like anything you'd give me, so I put it there.
Oh.
I swear on my life, it was 2
She didn't
decades.
get rid of it though.
She didn't get rid
She
of it.
kept it in a closet.
You know,
Yeah.
closets in
like
the
it.
boxes. And I was so
I
Oh
didn't
hurt.
like
Oh my gosh. I was
anything
like
you
devastated.
gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything you give me, I'm not like. And I was like, And I was like, but you steal spoons. She stole a spoon from every restaurant we ever went to my entire life. And we had like 200 spoons in a drawer when she passed away. I remember finding these spoons. I was like, oh, but you'll take spoons from all
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you didn't
Not
find
a,
the crystal
not a
vases
crystal
I gave
bowl.
you.
Yeah, no, right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
hilarious. That is
Yeah,
hilarious.
True story.
That
So-
reminds me, my grandma, my mom, and her sister got their mom what they thought was the most beautiful perfume. It was like a big bottle and it had a really pretty top, but it was cheap.
Yeah, right.
And they caught her pouring it down the toilet in the bathroom. And they were just like so shocked that she would get rid of that beautiful perfume.
Oh no.
I just always pictured like grape Kool-Aid smell and look to
Yeah.
it, It just,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
That's so funny.
My mom
was-
That's so funny.
Yeah.
My mom liked to iron, and she loved ironing. Which I did not inherit one iota of that. But she would iron everything. I would come home and she would like iron my sweatpants and workout clothes. I'm like, Mom, no, you don't need to iron that. But she just loved it. And so one year I noticed that the ironing pad was worn out. And I didn't really know how irons worked, ironing boards worked. And so I went to the Ace Hardware in town. I think I was like 11, and it was about a mile away from my house. And I found an ironing board there. And I bought it with my own money, and I carried it home through the town like a mile to get to my mom. And then, I gave it to her. And I think the ironing board I bought was probably a worse board, but all she needed was really the pad, like that would have been the gift to give her. But I bought her a whole new board that was probably a cheaper model. And so, but I remember hauling it, and I'd have to rest, and then I'd haul,
I wonder how many people drove by and go, is that a girl with an ironing board?
I know.
Is she trying to run away from home? Because she's not doing a good job. It's not the first thing you need.
I know. Yeah.
That's so sweet. What did your mom say when you came home with the ironing board?
She was surprised. She was like really surprised. And I think it's one of those things where, I think that's why these days we're like send people the exact link of what we want, because, it wasn't something she really needed or whatever. It was probably, not exactly what she was thinking of for a gift, piece of domestic household, whatever. It's like giving the vacuum cleaner to the wife for Christmas. But
Andrea, you and I kind of are the same way. Like, I think of something practical.
That I am
I
so
want
practical.
for a
Right.
birthday. I don't ever think of things like that. So
like the crystal,
get it.
like the beautiful crystal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what is useful,
Yeah. No.
right.
My husband's family, it makes me crazy to this day. For Mother's Day, birthdays, Christmas, any holiday, my husband and his family, they give each other, I swear on my life, a $50 gift card.
Oh,
Why do we do this? Everybody gets a $50 gift card, and it just canceled each other out.
It just canceled. Right.
Yeah.
Let's
Every
just,
holiday. It makes me nuts. Every birthday, every Mother's Day, we're all just giving each other a $50 gift card with a card. And
Wow.
And I don't believe in cards because I think it's a waste of money and trees. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
would just have the $50 gift card. I'm like, there's just something that I need to say to your family.
everyone
Yeah.
just gets around, trades the cards.
Yes.
We're done.
And 99% of the time, it's a home goods gift card to everybody. Back
I
and
was
forth.
gonna say, yeah, everybody. It's suck if you were the one with like the Macaroni Grill gift card. That's Macaroni Grill, like
Yeah,
something
it's
like
gone
I'm
out of
gonna be able
business
to
or
use
whatever.
this.
Yeah.
Everybody else got the Amazon gift card.
I
Or
know.
something. You're right. Yeah.
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 No,
Wow.
it's so
Yeah,
dumb. I'm like,
that's
there's
so
something wrong
funny.
with my whole family.
At Christmas time, we take a gift card, like $100 gift card. Somebody goes and buys it, and then we wrap it up in duct tape, so it's like this thick. And then you take two dice, and we all stand around in a circle. So you start ripping off the duct tape, and everybody's rolling the dice. I can't remember. I think if you get the number that the previous person who's ripping it open gets, then you get the gift card, and then you start ripping off the duct tape. And so it's a competitive.
So whoever then
competitive way
gets
to
to the,
celebrate the Lord coming into the
it's like, I think the weirdest tradition I've ever heard.
yeah, and whoever gets to the gift card wins the gift
Gets it.
card. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So we do
Funny.
that too. Yeah. But
That's
I
hilarious.
also, I love this podcast. It's a political podcast. And I've noticed, like, in the past 6 months, it seems like more and more YouTube channels have sponsors. Like, today's episode was brought to you by.
Yeah.
And
Which,
they
as a
will
matter
be-
of fact, we are looking for sponsors for Moms
Right.
Unhinged podcast. So
Please
if
do.
Duct Tape wants to
you're-
sponsor us, or
Macaroni Grill.
Macaroni Grill,
ironing boards.
yeah,
So they had something, and they always throw in something. I'm like, I cannot believe it's a little on the edge, but they get sponsors. So they were talking about for Mother's Day, you get the picture frame that circles all the
Right.
pictures.
Right.
And they were saying it's a great gift for mom.
Yeah.
All you have to do is download 100 pictures of the family and one tasteful nude.
it's roulette. It's like,
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Every sponsorship they do, they put something just kind of
goofy in there.
appropriate in there. And I'm here for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That is funny.
We will do that too. If you are looking for sponsor. Yeah. If you
We'll
want
do
someone
it.
to
Yeah.
sponsor.
If
We'll do
you,
it tastefully.
any sponsor who comes on the
Yeah.
show will get a very humorous clip of us,
Yes.
doing something with it.
Because I listen to those ads really
Yeah.
closely.
Yeah, 'cause
I
who
want to hear
knows?
what they're going to say.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, are they
so
okay
funny.
with that? I guess so. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
never think to listen to the sponsor. Now I'm going to want to listen to sponsors on a
I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
for certain
Furious.
people, but I love it how some people are really getting creative
Yeah.
with it. They'll
Yeah.
throw in,
Because I'm sure everybody just gets used to hitting that 15-second button. Just
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
we look forward to something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. My dad used to give the same gift for Christmas when he was alive. He would take a toilet paper, one roll of toilet paper,
Yeah.
and wrap it in like a shoebox and put pretty Christmas wrapping paper around it, and then get a bigger box and wrap it in a bigger box and a bigger. And he would
Yeah.
6 boxes later.
Yeah.
And every
Yeah.
year I knew what was coming because it was the biggest box in the room and it was always
Yeah.
the one roll of toilet paper. And he thought he was so funny and he'd smoke his cigarette. He smoked 3 packs a day and he'd smoke his cigarette. And he goes, yes, you didn't guess that was going to happen this year. And he'd keep smoking. I'm like, Dad, every year. And ours is a double bill. It's a lot. And then he would walk
Hilarious.
around the corner and pull the big giant 24 pack. This is really your gift. Everybody needs toilet paper. And I'm like, you're such
Yeah.
a
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Yeah, he thought he was so
funny.
cute.
That's actually kind of an interesting thing. Do you remember your dad's ever giving your mom a Mother's Day gift?
No, my dad always
My
said,
dad never did.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
said,
remember
she's
my
not
dad.
my mom. He would always say that.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
See?
Yeah.
No, my dad would. I
Yeah.
think. I can't remember, honestly. I remember going to pick out things with Dad.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like he did. I can't remember now if it was their anniversary or
Right.
Mother's Day, but I know he would do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Yeah, I tell
Yeah.
my
But my parents were very much it's very sweet. They had chemistry. In addition to-
Yeah.
Like before microwaves, they would heat up Vaseline intensive care lotion on the stove, like in water. So Dad would give Mom a massage and stuff.
Oh,
like
I didn't know
that.
where that was going.
I know, right? I know. I was
Well,
like,
I don't know where it all went to.
I
And
know, right?
Can't
That's-
believe I'm sharing this. I am not going to share this podcast with my mom. My mom is always like, "You should let me know what podcast you're on," and I was like,
No.
"I'll never
Probably
let my
not.
mom know."
No.
But it was very, yeah. They always, I'm sure yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's
Yeah.
great.
yeah,
Is it?
that
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
I mean, borderline sexual, but very sweet.
It was. I mean,
Hey.
we didn't see where it led to, but that
No.
was the part. Yeah, that was in front of my.
Little
Yeah.
massage for Mother's Day. That sounds like a
Yeah.
good gift.
Yeah, and then we given Tuesday or whatever. Yeah,
That's so funny. Oh, gosh.
Oh,
I
funny.
gotta remember that one.
Yeah. It's exciting. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, this has been so much fun. Love it, like talking about just memories of Mother's Day. Cause it's just, it's, I feel like things are slipping out of my memory, even, with when I was a kid and also even when my kids were young. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. So thank you both, and happy Mother's Day to both of you and all of our listeners out there who are mothers or have are a mother figure in someone's lives. I feel like we're all mothering somehow. So yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening, and make sure you subscribe, share, and follow us on the socials to get more comedy clips.